What's going on, YouTube? It is 5/22/2024. Well, gold, an ounce of gold right here is set to be $27,000 according to Jim Rickards. Now, as you all know, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research, form your own opinions. I'm just merely sharing what I do in my life, what I believe. And I believe that is an insane price prediction. What would that put silver at? 800-900 if gold was 27,000? Come on. That's just a guess, of course. I'm not sure where these outlandish predictions come from. I'll attach a link to the article below. Economist Jim Rickards predicts gold price exceeding $27,000. Says it's not a guess, it's rigorous analysis. Not sure how we arrived at that conclusion. Economist Jim Rickards forecasts that gold prices could surpass $27,000, emphasizing that his projection is not made for attention or shock value. It's the result of rigorous analysis, he clarified. This represents a significant increase from his previous estimate of $15,000 by 2026. So, I've been watching Jim Rickards for a long time. I like a lot of what he talks about. I cannot get behind this. I was on Facebook last night, and someone in a gold and silver group said, "I can't wait for $700 silver." I said, I left a comment, of course. I said, number one, that's not going to happen, in my opinion. I said, number two, do you really want that? Can you imagine what it would be like in the world if silver was $700 an ounce? Or if what Jim Rickards is saying comes true, that gold is $27,000 an ounce. Now, is it possible? Sure, I suppose. Is it probable? Absolutely not. Not my opinion. And when guys I've watched for a long time, like Jim Rickards, he was in Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money. Great series. If you get a chance to watch that, I think you should. I think there's nine episodes. Great explanation of money, how the system works. He was featured in some of those, and he's very interesting, very smart guy. It also had David Morgan, who I like. Rick Rule, I believe, was in there as well. I got a lot of respect for Rick Rule. I think he's phenomenal. But when guys like Jim Rickards that I follow and that I've followed for a long time, excuse me, come out with these outlandish price predictions, like Kiyosaki when he said silver to $500 an ounce. Number one, I don't know where they arrive at this logic. Number two, I don't know if they even believe what they're saying themselves, being as smart as they are. It just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Now, of course, we all want to see our metals go up. We all want to make a profit when it comes time to sell for our retirement or whatever our plan is. But at those prices, that outlandish of prices, I think offloading could become quite an issue at that point. Just, thought I'd say that. And he goes on to say, I've previously said that gold could reach $15,000 by 2026, Rickards began. Today I'm updating that forecast. My latest forecast is that gold may actually exceed $27,000. I don't say that to get attention or to shock people. It's not a guess. It's a result of rigorous analysis. Of course, there's no guarantee it'll happen, but this forecast is based on the best available tools and models that have proved accurate in many other contexts, the economist clarified. Again, I'm not sure where he's arriving at this logic through his research, but I think it's nuts, and I don't want people to fall into this trap. I don't want people to go all in thinking that's going to happen. It's so important and so key to have a solid foundation and not overextend ourselves when we get into metal, and to get those side hustles on. Speaking of which, last video was a mining video, and yeah, there are people out there that, you sold out. Well, number one, a sellout is, that's not what that is. I don't. I turn down more offers than I accept. Number one, I've turned down a lot of offers, even on some good products that just don't fit what I do. I turned down an offer for a coin microscope because I don't collect coins, but having researched it, it was a great scope. I just wasn't going to talk about it because it's not something I use. I've turned down numerous crypto offers because that's not what I want to get into. But I do accept mining offers from time to time, and every mining offer I accept is a stock that I either hold or am going to be, or am in the process of acquiring, because it makes sense to me. So it's important for all of us to have that side hustle. And if people don't like those videos on this channel, maybe this isn't the channel for you, because the bills need to be paid. And I look at things like that as a tool to increase our net worth. So, we all have to have that side hustle. We all have to have that exit strategy. We all have to, make wise stacking decisions and not overextend ourselves and not fall into stuff like this. Now, I love Jim Rickards. I even like certain things about Robert Kiyosaki, but it really disappoints me when I see things like this. To me, it really, and again, I suppose it's possible. I just can't wrap my mind around that. But to me, it really makes me start to question one's credibility, and makes me wonder what they have to gain by saying that. So anyway, I don't think we're going to see $27,000 an ounce gold. I don't want to see that. That would be hairy, scary times in the world. I don't think we're going to see $700, $800, $900 silver. That would be scary, scary times in the world. I do think $25,000 gold's pretty likely. I do think 3,000 is not out of the realm of things. I do think, silver getting up to 32, 33, 35 is totally plausible as well. But I'm not going to be unreasonable in my predictions. I'm not going to get tunnel vision and get so emotionally attached to one asset that I cannot see clearly. I think a lot of people do that, particularly with metals and crypto, it seems, but I really think that that's a bad thing to do. I really think that articles like this are kind of dangerous, and that's just my opinion. I will attach a link to the article below. If you are in the market for precious metals, check out my Money Metals link. Use that. It helps the channel. Doesn't cost you an extra dime. Check out my Rumble. It's down below. Link in the description. And whatever y'all do, make good choices. Don't overextend yourself. Don't lose sight of reality based on emotion and what you want something to do. And also, don't forget, keep stacking.